Hey, what's up from Bali? I'm so nervous, but I have so much to say. And behind the camera, I have a picture of my dad because I just want to know the world to know that I love him and I miss him. So basically, what I want to talk about, and I prepared so much tonight, but I'm so nervous. I'm so freaking nervous. But, anyways, I want to super thank you to everyone that is watching and to everybody that has checked on me. From Sherry to Jen that has my doggy dog, Laszlo lives, my dog, and Fabiana and Marley, my soon to be maid of honor. Wherever, whenever it happens, but it will happen eventually. I'm so grateful that I do have people, either they answer my phone calls or they check on me. Like, that means so much to me because I don't have my number one fan, but he's my guardian angel and I'm traveling with him. So, why did I stay in Bali? Especially a veteran and just, yeah. So, why did I stay in Bali? I could have flown to the United States and paid a lot of money, but I didn't want to deal with the chaos. Like the chaos. Like I look at it on YouTube and I'm like, no food, no toilet paper, and no nothing. Just chaos. And it breaks my heart, especially being a veteran, like seeing like the chaos. I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna stay in Bali. And it's so peaceful here. It's so peaceful. Like my brain gets a break from all of that. I'm just like, oh. So, and talking about the Yankees, no fucking no baseball. I'm like, oh, I love baseball so much. And I bought this hat on my way to Australia because all my Yankee hats are in Florida. And look what I bought. The heart with the Yankees. It was meant to be. But now took it off. So I want to give a shout out to all the medical, all the law enforcement, all the military. Man, you guys are holding it down all over the world, not just America. You guys are keeping people sane, even in insane in the membrane. But baby wipes too. You got to give a shout out to the baby wipes and hand sanitizer. I wish I would have bought stock or made those products. But also noodles. Everything is good. Money. It's all about the money. But all right. So now I'm gonna get super personal. So you can read my shirt. I bought this also on my way to Australia, and it's in Bali. Save the planet and Hard Rock Cafe Bali, of course. But I really think this is a time for Mother Nature to like get a break from humanity. Humanity has not only destroyed the planet, but it's time for Mother Nature to really breathe. All right, so now let's go into coronavirus. So I lived in China. Holy shnipies. I'm not gonna go into like the details of it, but I know there's some underlining between the US and America and political powers and this and that. But here's the coronavirus, and then you got to take the news and then step away from what they're telling us and think about just like Hollywood, think about behind the scenes. So all in all, just think outside of the box. Think outside of the box. Think about what these people are telling us. There's got to be something behind. I was in the military. I don't believe everything that everybody says, but you have to understand. Just like a book, just like the Bible, it's all written and said by man, but you have to, just like a play, you have to, there's behind the scenes on anything. But, anyways, the sun goes up and it always goes down. So you have to be grateful that there's another day to be lived. So, yeah, just be happy, make the best of everything you can as possible. This is what we're giving. You have another day at life. So, it's a chance to live. Otherwise, why not live? You have this chance. As a person, as an individual, wherever you are, you can make it happen. It's your choice. As a person, you have a choice. I want to say the F word so bad. But anyway, because I'm real and I want everybody to know that I'm real. I'm real as you can be. Like, oh, I was putting on a little bronzer. I'm like so nervous, so nervous before this. So, well, with coronavirus, all right. So, what about hepatitis C? What about HIV? What about Ebola? What about all the other diseases, excuse me, all the other diseases? So, nobody remembers that. Nobody remembers anything. So, I want to know why they're shutting the world down. If you look at statistics, it's like I don't get the facts and everything, and especially living in China for 2 years and speaking to my roommates recently about coronavirus, like, and then people that I know in China, they're, yeah, they were on lockdown, but it's not the end of the world. The end of the world was supposed to, the Mayan calendar, just December 21st, 2012, the world was supposed to end. 2000, the world was supposed to end. Everything is ending the world. So, yeah. So, how about we just live? How about we just live in all of this chaos that is telling us that the world is going to end? How about we just live? All right. So, during this time, while they have everyone locked down except for Bali, I feel happy to be in Bali. Like, I've been to Iraq and I've been to all the chaos shit around the world. Like, like, I just don't understand. I think everybody should just put on Bob Marley. Everything's gonna be all right, and keep your spirits up and don't listen. I mean, listen to it, but understand it. Read a book, discover yourself, do some art, play the guitar, or do whatever you need to do. Learn something new. I don't know. Learn something new that, or understand something that you never thought you could. The world is not ending. The sun is gonna rise and the sun is gonna set. The ocean's always gonna flow. And if you ever think it's gonna end, just go to the ocean. I promise, when you're in so much distress as I've been, with nobody really behind me, just my heart and my guardian angel, my father, um, it will all be okay. And music is number one in my heart. All right. So light a candle tonight. Light a candle. Just, yeah, it's 4 a.m. for me, but 4 p.m. for you guys. Light a candle. To anybody that has gotten sick over coronavirus, who anybody, to the angels, just light a candle. They're watching over us. If you're afraid of death, then you can't live. So don't be afraid. It's a part of life. Life is death. I've lost so, not just my father, just so many people that have, I can't, like, they just, they've left me with love. It's a part of life. Life is a part of death, and death is a part of life. So just don't forget that. And if you're afraid of death, you'll never live. All right. So Nepi. Nepi was an amazing day in Bali. The whole country, or not the whole country, just Bali, Bali of Indonesia. Everybody thinks Bali is Indonesia, but it's just one part of Indonesia. I actually rode a motorcycle in February of 2019 from Jakarta to Flores, and um, just amazing. I'm so blessed that I can do this. I'm so nervous, but I'm so blessed that I can do this, and I've met so many amazing people along my way from birth till now. Like I've met so many amazing people. But Nepi is Bali, the Hindu New Year, so it's a day of silence. And I try to spread it on Instagram that everybody should just take a day of silence and just I'm so nervous. um Silence is key. I almost felt like I was back in Japan to hear the birds chirping. There's no cars, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Just a day of silence and absorb like with yourself and everything. Um so yeah, so I met some amazing people, but within the last couple days I have met people stuck on traveling. So they couldn't stay here in Bali. They paid $6,000. Well, they got stuck in Jakarta, which is like the city of Indonesia, and they paid $6,000 because their flight wouldn't, the original flight wouldn't take them back to Germany and all that. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, I couldn't fathom spending $6,000 for a flight. I'm like thinking $6,000. That's like 12 flights wherever. So, anyways, back to my notes. So, what are we gonna learn from this? The coronavirus. Like seriously, 9/11, 9/11. That's why I joined the military. But 9/11 didn't do this to the world. So what are we going to learn? What are we going to learn from this as humanity? We are humans. So what are we going to learn? I think honestly, Mother Nature needed a break. A break. We are not grateful for what this planet gives us. It gives us so much, so fucking much. You don't understand. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, oh, but when I walk around, like people just throw this, Florida and New York, we're all guilty of it. But I'm like, ah, oh, and then, yeah, like what happened to the fires in Australia? Like everybody forgot about that. What about the democracy in Hong Kong? Everybody forgot about that. What is the underlining? I really want to know the underlining of the coronavirus because humanity does we're our own worst enemy. So what the fuck is really going on? I really want to know. I really want to know. I have the journalism degree. I was in the military. I lived in China. Like I want to know. I know how the Chinese live and I know what they do and I know, but I don't want to put anybody down. But I know the truth. That like this is and it really frustrates my head. So, anyways, on a good note, so my dad's anniversary, his death was on March 19th, and our last holiday was on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So I went to the beach with um, a local Balinese auntie, and we did like a super amazing offering, and I had a beautiful time, and it was simply amazing, and I love my dad so much, and I miss him so much. Um, so the world is gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going. Humanity's only been around for so many years, and the world is keep going, or it keeps going. So it's our choice to stay here. Like, otherwise, Mother Nature will just be like, "Bing, you're out." And as she has proven, we have to be grateful. We have to be grateful instead of being self-centered people. And you know what, the best thing, like when I go on Sundays, and then when I go on, like, when I go and teach children or whatever, I ask them what their favorite color is. And I'm thinking pink or blue. And they're like, "Tiffany, green." And I'm like, "Green?" And I'm thinking money. And I'm like, "Green? Why green?" And they're like, "The plants." And then I'm thinking to myself, okay, plants. All right. So that means, and they're like, growth. It means new, new. Because honestly, the only money that is green is America. Yeah. Yeah. The other ones are colorful. So the only money that I can think of is green as America. But no, to hear from the children, it's not about money. They're like, green, yeah, green like the plants, yeah. So it means growth. So yeah. Um, I love the world so much, and I really, really, really hope something comes out of this fucking coronavirus, and everybody just be real, come together, discover something about yourself, and music. Listen to music. Listen to music, because music does wonders. If you've never tried to play music or play an instrument, learn it now. You can do it. I used to play the flute until American Pie came out. Um, oh, shout out to my family. Hi, I hope you're watching. Um, that's it. And I hope I see you soon, and stay in touch, and live amplified, love amplified, travel amplified, and stay real. Be you, be yours, and be loved. Give love, share love. See you soon.